Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Come on in, everybody. Come right on in. Yes, that is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for YouTube to send out the notifications. Y'all, it's October and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I will be coming to you live every day in the month of October to help bring awareness to breast cancer. I first have quite a few questions to ask. And if you have an answer to any of these questions, go right ahead and post your answer in the chat. Question number 1. Have you gotten your mammogram this year? If you are a woman, young lady that's 30 years or younger, it's time for you to get a mammogram. Have you gotten your mammogram yet? Question number 2. Do you have cancer? We're on the internet, right? And there are millions and millions of people on here that may have cancer. If you just happen to see this live, do you have cancer? Are you a cancer survivor? Man, I have met so many cancer survivors. When I was doing hair, I did hair for like 41 years. A lot of women that came there to get their hair done were cancer survivors. How did I get so many women that were a cancer survivor? Well, first of all, I advertised for a certain group of women. My specialty was hair repair, hair restoration. So I started pushing that idea out there on billboards, TV, radio, flyers, local newspapers. And I got them. I met so many women who had lost their hair. And some of them, their hair grew back. And they needed somebody to help them grow their hair, thicken their hair, or show them how to manage their hair. I was the one. You see, because they needed to know that you don't need any chemicals on your hair anymore, but you're going to need to shampoo and condition that fine hair. Yes, a lot of ladies had thick, coarse hair. But after the treatments for cancer, their hair grew back, but it grew back very thin and fragile. Next question. Do you know anyone who has had cancer? I could answer that because almost everybody knows somebody who either have cancer or have had cancer. This month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But there are all kinds of cancers Who was the person that I knew personally who had cancer? Um, she had that pancreas. I can't even say the word pancreas. She had cancer of the pancreas, which is the worst one. I lost my mother to cancer that way. Next question. Do you know how much a mammogram costs? Someone asked me that in my last video. I never thought about finding out the cost of a mammogram, whether you have insurance or not. So I Googled it. Did you know you can get a mammogram for $150 or less? Hey, it's worth it, you guys, to go and get the mammogram. And this just not for women, it's for men too. Yep. Guys, if you have breasts, make sure you get your mammogram today. And like uppity Negro Garter says, also get your prostate checked right along with that mammogram. Cancer is worldwide. Cancer is nationwide, worldwide. Cancer is everywhere. Make sure you share this live if you can. And please, if you can, like the video. You could be helping millions of people around the world who may just see this live. So let's talk about breast cancer. First of all, like I said earlier, both men and women could use a mammogram if they have breast. Okay? And there's a group now, the LGBT community, the transgender men who are taking medication to grow breasts, they too now have to go and get the mammogram. And don't forget the prostate. The question probably is, how early should we ladies start taking the mammogram? I would say at the age of 30, especially if it runs in the family. When my mother died of the pancreas cancer, I was thinking to myself, wow, I wonder, do I have cancer too? Or is the gene there for the cancer? So I took my first mammogram at the age of 45. It was so painful, you guys, so very painful, until I said I will never take another mammogram again. And I didn't. I did not take a mammogram from the age of 46 all the way to my age now, which is 70. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I was so mad from the pain that I got from the first mammogram. I said I would never take another mammogram. Never. And I didn't. I was telling my story on the last live, and someone said, "How did your doctor let you get away with that?" I was like, "What do you mean get away with it?" I just kept saying no, 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 no. And then I'd start taking my own survey, asking women, "Hey, do you take mammograms?" Yep. And does it hurt? Excuse my nails. Ever since I stopped going to the nail shop and I'm doing my own nails, it looks terrible. But anyway, they told me, yeah, it hurts, but you got to keep taking it. One lady set me straight. She said, listen, I know it hurt you the first time, and as a matter of fact, it still hurts. But which one would you rather have? Would you rather have the little pain for a little while, or do you want the cancer? When that lady said that to me, it stuck with me in my head. It stuck with me in my head. But I still did not take the mammogram. So I guess you say, what made you decide to take the mammogram in 2025? It was a video on YouTube just like this, talking about cancer, talking about survivors, talking about, just over and over and over, and different people telling their testimony until finally this year in 2025, I decided to go ahead and take it. I called my doctor, she scheduled me, and then I was a little upset because it wasn't right away. It took me 2 months, 2 long months before I can even get in and take the mammogram. I was like, wow, why does it take so long? It's because just about every woman and men is getting these mammograms. So I am here today celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And did you know that Joe Biden, our former president, is on his deathbed right now because of this ugly cancer? That's right. I mean, it's like if you don't know anybody who have cancer, now you know. And today it's in the news. Some young guy, I don't even know who it is because I don't like music like that. But I believe they said his name was D'Angelo, a singer, a well-known singer, like 51 years old. He just passed away with the cancer. So this cancer is so bad. And I encourage everybody to share this video, share this live, and most of all, wear your pink. I got it right here, you guys. Can you see it? When I took my mammogram, they gave me 2 of these little bracelets. I'm so proud of these little bracelets because look how long it took me to go get my mammogram. So if you see people wearing pink ribbons, or if you see this logo right here, what they're doing is to me, what this means is remind people to get their mammograms done. That's what that means to me. So October is, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But there are all kinds of cancer. Like I said, there's pancreas, cancer of the bone, skin cancer, lung cancer. Now let's talk a little bit about that lung cancer. People who smoke cigarettes. It clearly says right there on the box of cigarettes or on the package of cigarettes that this could cause cancer. Why would you continue to smoke knowing that smoking cigarettes causes cancer? It didn't say it causes breast cancer. It didn't say it causes skin cancer. It didn't even say that it causes lung cancer. It just says that it causes cancer. So you mean to tell me that if you are a smoker and you read on every pack of cigarettes that you buy that this causes cancer, you're still smoking? I started asking some people. Yes, I did. I'm like, look, you're smoking cigarettes, but it clearly says on the package that this causes cancer. How do you feel about that? Do you know what they said? You got to die of something. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you guys, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And since it took me so long to get my mammogram, okay, took me so long to get it, until I think I will continue, not just October, I will continue to push this Cancer Awareness Month because people need to get those mammograms. If you catch it early, you can really save yourself a lot of trouble. Okay? So I will be here on mute for those of you who want to come in and answer some of my questions. And you may red ball back if you want to hear what I had to say from the beginning 17 minutes ago. Now, here are the questions again. Have you gotten your mammogram this year, ladies, if you are at least 30 years or older? Have you gotten your mammogram yet? Do you have cancer? Do you have anybody that you know that has cancer? Are you a cancer survivor? Have you checked on the price of a mammogram, especially if you don't have insurance right now? Cancer is worldwide. So this goes for all of my international friends. This video goes to all of my international friends all over the world. Get your mammograms today. Call your doctor, schedule it, but try and get that mammogram today. You only need it once a year. So try to get that mammogram today. Here are some things I want to show you. Flu season is here. COVID season is here. And I want to show everybody some things that they should get, things that they should have in their first aid kit. Yes, we all need to create a first aid kit. So I am going to show you my first aid kit. And this kit has over-the-counter medicine that you can get that will save you tons of money. Okay? First of all, I would love for you all to stock up on toothpaste. You have to brush your teeth at least twice a day. And if you go to the dollar store, excuse my nails, y'all, I need to paint them. You can stock up on toothpaste for a healthier mouth. Stock up on it before the price increases. Flu season is here, and you may want to get some cold and flu medicine from the dollar store or any kind. This is really a spin-off of NyQuil or DayQuil. Did I catch the flu in 2025? Yes, I did. I've never had the flu before. I've had a cold, but never a flu. But this time, I actually caught the flu to the point where I had to be hospitalized. But I was drinking this, and this gave me some relief until it absolutely was clear to me that I had to go to the doctor. But if you have children or grandchildren, make sure you go get a bottle of this cold and flu relief medicine. It really does help. The next item, is this peroxide. Every home should have peroxide. You can gargle with it if you have a sore throat, or you can use a cotton ball for like minor cuts and scratches. Hydrogen peroxide. Make sure you have this in your homemade first aid kit. Alcohol. Oh, no home should be without alcohol. There are two types. They got the green rubbing alcohol, and then they have the regular alcohol. This would save you a lot of trips to the hospital. If you get a scrape or a minor cut or a scratch, you follow me? Just put some alcohol with a cotton ball on it to keep it from getting infected. So make sure you have a couple of bottles of alcohol. Next, Pepto. Have you ever eaten something that just didn't agree with your tummy? This will save you a trip from the doctor if you have Pepto. Read what it says. It gets rid of nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and diarrhea. Especially if you have a lot of children that eat different stuff, sweet, salt, get some Pepto. This stuff is getting more and more expensive by the day. Make sure you have it in your first aid kit. Olive oil, the virgin olive oil. This stuff is wow. If you have dry, crackling skin, and you don't have to be a senior to have dry, crackling skin, this is the best thing ever. It goes down deep and, softens the skin, because sometimes a dry feet or dry skin could cause pain. But if you have, and I do have, I keep olive oil. I'm telling you, it's for dry skin, even on your scalp. So stock up on that. We got more. Do you suffer from sinus, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, itchy throat. This stuff right here, oh my goodness, any kind of allergies that you may have, it is always good to have in your first aid kit. This will save you a trip to the doctor, save you on gas, on parking, on time and energy. Make sure now that you have in your first aid kit this allergy medicine. Calamine lotion. OMG. Poison oak, poison ivy, and I got shingles last year. And this is what they gave me for my skin. I had a rash on my shoulder, left shoulder, on my left side, my left thigh, that complete left side